Welcome to Picture Healer channel. We are all very curious about what future holds for us, especially at the beginning of the new year. What will the 2022 be like? There are several classic Chinese prediction books from ancient times. Today I'm going to look at one of them and see the prediction for this year. The book I'm talking about is called Huang Ji Jing Shi, or the Book of Supreme Order Through the Ages. This book was written in the North Song dynasty by a scholar called Shaoyong. He is a very famous scholar, knowing many different fields of knowledge, especially the I-Ching, or the Book of Change. So this book is based on the Book of Change. We all know the Bagua, the 8 trigrams, that's the 8 symbols. And combining 2 trigrams will become 64 hexagrams. And out of the 64 hexagram, 4 of the Bagua, that includes the Qian, Kun, Kan, and Li. They don't change. And the rest of the 60 guas corresponds to 60 years. 60 is an important number. Just like the Feng Shui period, we are in period 8 now, and each period is 20 years. And after period 9, we go back to period 1. So the 9 periods creates 180 years, and it can be divided into 3 parts: the beginning, the middle, and the later part. And each of them is about 60 years. So back to the book of the Huang Ji Jing Shi, they have 60 hexagrams, and each year is corresponding to 1 hexagram. So in 2022, Year of the Tiger, the corresponding hexagram is number 63, or the Shui Huo Ji Ji. When you look at the hexagram, you can separate to the top and bottom. The top is the Kan Gua, means water, and the bottom is the Li Gua, means fire. So it's a symbol of water over fire. So what does that mean? The description of this gua in the book of I-Ching says, Heng xiao li zhen chu ji zhong luan. So here is a simple translation. Heng xiao means small luck, and li zhen means profitable and pure, and chu ji zhong luan, starting very lucky, but it can end up in chaos. And if you know the book of I-Ching, you know it's like a poetry. Everyone can have a version of describing it or understanding the meaning. So I try my best to describe several common meanings of this gua number. Because the top gua is water and the bottom is fire, so it's water over fire. In the book of I-Ching, it says the water and fire interact, and each one is doing its job. That's why it's lucky and positive, because each one is performing its duty and function in harmony. In the I-Ching, each of the hexagram has 6 lines, and it's a progression from beginning to ending. The first few lines shows pretty good fortune and luck, but the last one seems to show some danger. So that can be a warning. When everything is going well, you should still prepare about downfall in the future and the possible difficulties in the future. If you don't prepare in advance, the good luck can turn into bad luck. There's another famous Chinese fortune teller in history. It's called Gui Guzi, and he also explained the 64 hexagrams. He liked to describe it with images and keep it very visual. So here is his explanation about this gua. It says, a person is by a seashore and a boat is coming. So that means the person is getting the help he needs. And there's a pile of money, so that means big profit. And the rain drops from the cloud. So the rain and water is usually a symbol of nourishment. So that means the person is receiving nourishment or kindness from above. And the 2 little kids are walking in the rain. That means the person is getting a lot of help and kindness from people above him at a very young age. And the last part, it says there is a document or book. And the document or book usually indicates status or fame. Because in the old days, when you get a document from the government, it can be a job offer or some type of achievement. So overall, this is a lucky image. This squad is saying if you are prepared, your hidden talent will be discovered by the right people. And there is a harmony between you and higher ups or your helpful people. Overall, it's lucky for smaller projects, and there is a good relationship for give and take. But even though everything looks successful in appearance, they can change later if you are not careful. So there's a warning at the end that you should follow the right path, avoid gossip, and prevent disasters from negative people behind you, and stay true to yourself. So that's the basic explanation of the number 63, the Shui Huo Ji Ji, the water over fire. The Ji means completion. It can also mean giving or charity work. So this is based on the book of Huang Ji Jing Shi. There are several popular books for predicting futures in Chinese history, and we'll look at those in the next few videos. One of them is called the Tui Bei Tu. The direct translation is a pushback graph or pushback picture book. So that's an interesting one. And another book is called Kong Sheng Zhen Zhong Ji, or just called the Zhen Zhong Ji. The direct translation is called the Journal from Confucius' Pillows. And there is also a book called Di Mu Jing, the Earth's Mother's Classic. Thank you for watching today, and see you in the next video.